productive day today, a day where we really wanted to emphasize pressuring a quarterback on a third down situation. As we evolve into that aspect of the game, was fortunate got Marcus Davenport out here today, had a couple of get-offs for us, and oh boy, do we wish we had him. He looked great. But nevertheless, the team is conscientious of what's at stake, and that is ramification for conference qualifications at the back end of this season. And so we're approaching it accordingly. It is the most important game because it's our next game naturally against this team that we seek to play our very best against. I thought we had a good day offensively in third and medium, third and long, and hopefully we're not in extra long, but certainly you prepare for those situations as well. A great day of ball security and takeaway, both offense and defense respectively.
What was the reception like for Marcus out here among the guys and stuff?
Oh,
Glad to
great.
see him.
Yeah.
Vice versa.
Yeah, I think he got in. He must have gotten in last night because Larry Stevens and all those guys kind of. Oh, he told me he went to see the guys and it was like, we got to go to bed. We have practice in the morning. And of course, they don't practice early a.m. in the National Football League. So he was like, yeah, I remember those days. So yeah, he got a chance to go see the guys, and his humility and graciousness is who he is, and he doesn't want the big fanfare deal. He just wants to be one of the guys. But it was good to see him, and the reception is always warm. He's one of us. It'll be good to have he and so many of the other former players who invited the original 18 and everyone that's ever played football for us, laced them up to be acknowledged at this game.
Coach, number 23 for Louisiana Tech, Jaquise Dancy, their leading rusher, has not played, from what I read, has not played in each of the last 2 weeks. But he's kind of getting healthy. Do you expect to see him out there?
Yeah, he's played. He's played in minimal. He didn't start.
Okay.
Yeah, they started the big boy, Cameron McKnight, but he played sparingly, and we anticipate seeing him. He's a quality back, a shifty back, and we do anticipate him playing.
What concerns you, Coach, about Louisiana Tech? What jumps out at you when you look at them?
Yeah, their passing game from an offensive standpoint. They have four guys that at one point have had a 100-plus yard game receiving, so all capable, not necessarily at the same time, but each one of them have big playability to be able to affect the game, whether it's Teddy Veal down low, underneath in a quick game, intermediate stuff, or some of their other receivers that take the top off in the vertical threat guys. So certainly you're concerned about that, their ability to throw and catch. It's just reflecting on a year ago, 13-6, or less than 5 minutes. I think it's 2 minutes left in the game, and they thought we did a good job of defending the run and pass, and allowed it to escape from us. So hopefully this year we could rectify those things and find a way to win this game.
Coach, how's Cordell look this week?
Look good, having a good week of practice, in tune, very attentive to our opponent and the things that will be necessary for us.
How do you see the conference race, the division race? Pretty scrambled, pretty wide open, right? I guess.
Yeah. Well, it's so early. We're 2 weeks, 3 weeks into it. A lot of shakeout. Teams that are undefeated is going to face the other team that's undefeated at one point, or one-loss teams. But it's the parity of or equality of our conference. I think it's a very evenly dispersed talent coach conference that's quality from top to bottom. So any week, anything can happen with any team.
Do you think Clayton and Andy are ready to go?
They practiced today, and so to follow up with our medical staff, I feel better about them today than I did on Sunday or even yesterday. So more optimistic now than questionable.
I've seen number 25 for the Roadrunners has been working hard. I know he hadn't played yet this year. He's out here running. He's really into it. Do you expect him back this year, Coach? Do you have an idea?
I don't. It's just he's the body has to heal in a certain time, and per our doctors, he's ahead of schedule in recovery. he's very intense in his rehabilitation, but he still needs the adequate time, and we're respectful of that. And his health is what's most important. But he thought he was ready to go. He and Frank Harris a week after surgery, so we need some time.
Frank was ready to go, right?
Yeah,
Frank was-
yeah, they
he's
both.
over.
I just see, man, every time I see him out here, he's running wind sprints up and down.
Yeah, he's accelerated his recovery.
What about Greg Campbell? Is he going to be all right?
Hopeful. Greg is hopeful. We anticipate him being. He just bumped and bruised. There's nothing surgically needed with him. His body is just has taken a beating over the last several weeks, and we're conscientious of that and trying to get him healthy and as best prepared as possible.
Well, every team, after 6 games, every team is
Yeah.
sort of in this shape, right?
Yeah. You've been going straight from fall camp. So not just that month plus the 6 weeks straight. So our bye week will come at a much needed time.
Yeah. You play 8 games in a row at the start of the season. It really is. That's. Have you ever done that in any other seasons?
Not sure.
Come out of fall camp and then go 8 in a row.
Yeah. It's
That's a long haul.
well, November is what they remember.
Yeah.
And so, and so if we could be at our best during that time with the bye week that allows us to finish is something we embrace. I'm okay with that.
All right.
Okay. Thanks,
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.